art and engineering school, I would really put our related arts against anyone. We have some amazing programs. In fact, you'll see this really cool pole behind me with all these wonderful paper. This is actually paper engineering, and it was to celebrate and welcome America's foremost paper engineer, Matthew Reinhardt. Now, what's a paper engineer? Well, you and I would call him a author of pop-up books. So if any of your children have those wonderful dinosaur books, first grade has The Wizard of Oz, where the tornado actually moves across the page when you open up the book. All of those came from the mind of Matthew Reinhardt. He actually had a show, an exhibit at the Bristol County Museum of Art, and we were blessed. We were the only school that he actually visited in person. So he spoke to all of our children, but then he worked with each of our first grade classes, so that in addition to their traditional Wizard of Oz program, we actually got them the Wizard of Oz pop-up book, and they had an additional engineering assignment, which was to do a pop-up paper engineering, and they got to work with Matthew Reinhardt to understand how that works. So it was a nice added bonus. This is our principal, Dr. McConaughey.
Hello. Welcome.
So we are a mix of prospective parents and a group of educators from Sumter County.
And I'm not speaking because I'm an interim and I've been here, 7 days. But I've loved it. I really have enjoyed. Thank you.
All right, let's continue down this office here.
Why do you have an interim principal?
Our principal's just taking a short leave. So here's another example of that opinion writing that's with Common Core. Again, we do begin that in kindergarten. Here's another first grade example. Our children get the option of the Croc Center playground or their AJ robot playground, which the children actually designed themselves. And so they had to choose which one they think is better and why. So you see they got to make some fun pictures, but then again, that, what's your opinion and why, getting into those writing skills. And here you'll see a little more coverage of Wizard of Oz. That unit just got finished up in Matthew Reinhardt there. From a census standpoint, our K-4s are limited to 20 per class, and there's a teacher and a full-time aide in each of our K-4 and K-5 classes. We have 2 K-4 classes and 4 K-5 classes. When we get to first grade, that's the first year that children do not have a full-time aide with them in the classroom. It's the teacher on their own. So we actually have 5 first grade classes thanks to a federal grant, and we work very hard to keep that census in first grade very low. So the average census in first grade is 16 to 1.
Those are the word boards for K4.
That's for first grade. That's the first grade class.
I was like,